Hello guys, Roman XX here again, and I'm starting with Napoleon Total War. I'm in my new computer. I'm gonna post the stats. I play as France, and my opponent, I don't know his name, he plays as Britain. Well, I'm so excited by playing this game. It's very cool. I can't tell you my army because I'm not used to it, but on my future videos I'm gonna tell you. So this is my general, my cavalry, general staff. Yeah, general staff, and I'm gonna show you here some rifles that I'm moving forward. I don't know the names, but I hope to know them very well. What I'm gonna do is to split my artillery pieces, so I want to make the most damage possible. The cavalry is here near to these buildings. And here's some artillery piece, a 6-pounder artillery piece, I believe. Okay, I'm gonna show you here some infantry, and now is a red line, more infantry. So my infantry is spread out for to be well. I made it a big line. So I hope my opponents to attack, so he didn't do that. So I moved 2 advanced units to position, and here's some more rifles, and I placed these stakes here because I really thought my opponent would attack, but he won't. Well, you can see here my opponent is taking a building. Here you can see
this
the building
has fallen to the enemy.
Being taken by the heavy infantry. I want to take buildings too, and he fortified the position with these stakes here, kind of like a phalanx, but not a phalanx, but it has the same purpose, to protect against cavalry, to protect the riflemen and everything that stands behind it. And there are some more cavalry and artillery pieces. So I have more infantry than my opponent, but my opponent have more cavalry and more artillery piece. So that gives an advantage. But if the infantry of my opponent routes, then I have the edge. We can see here some more cavalry squadrons, 3 cavalry squadrons, and his general is right in the back. Here's some cool helmets and uniforms. You can see here the general staff, and I believe this guy is the general. This guy here. Okay. Now my opponent is fortifying the position with infantry cannons and taking some buildings. So I made the stakes here with some rifles, but my artillery don't have the range as the officer, and I really want to destroy them as fast as I can, because if I destroy my opponent artillery pieces, then he will not take much morale from my infantry, because I know he's in the fortified position, and it will be difficult for me to conquer as easily as my opponent will do if he maintains position. So the artillery is a factor here, a morale factor. Here's some nice looking hats, and the uniforms are cool too. You can see here I'm showing my line of infantry, heavy infantry. I don't know what's the distinction between light infantry and heavy. Perhaps it's the gun, the range, the power, but they all die. Here, this warfare is exquisite. Okay, some more infantry march. I love the sound of the march. You can see my rifles, and they have the yellow thing on the hat. Yeah, that can be useful for distinguish. Okay, I want to conquer this building right here, and here's some more artillery pieces firing. Okay, now my infantry is moving forward because I know my opponent will not leave his position. And the battles in Napoleon Total War are really long. There's some, okay. The sound of the music. My opponent has a very good position. I want to conquer those buildings, and here I tried to destroy the building with some cannons, but they all missed the target. Here you can see my two cavalry squadrons on the right flank, ready to protect at any case, any situation. Here some lances. They are light lancers, I believe. No, I don't know. I'm confusing with a Total War, the light lancers. Okay. Okay, now slow motion. Boom. And here's some buildings that I actually conquered. I conquered only one, but I'll conquer more. Here's I believe the right term is not conquer, but occupy. Occupy the building. Very well. Here's some infantry. And my guys are shooting, and these guys are the rifles that were in the most advanced position. Some shots, and seeing this, my opponent will send one unit to enter the building, and reinforcements to reinforce the right flank, because as you can see in the minimap, I'm more positioned on the right flank, and here's some cannon shots. And I killed those two guys here. Bam. So, oh my god, that can be really bad. And here's my advanced unit to support the building until my main body of infantry arrives. It's a very cool game, Napoleon Total War. I really like it.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Sir, our general is under attack. Yeah, the general is under attack, and seeing this, I'm going to withdraw to a safer position, or... Okay, some more shots of my opponent's artillery pieces. And this is about 8 minutes and a half, and the fight didn't start yet. I mean infantry fight, because of cannon shots I don't think that as a really true fight. Very well, now my rifles that occupied the building were slaughtered, so my advanced unit will attack now. And you can see, you can imagine you are one of these guys and going into the fight, and how it would be. It would be very bad. But you have to obey orders. Okay. Quite continuing these guys. It's really cool. You can see these British are on the top fighting, and it's different from any other Total War games except for Empire. But Napoleon, yeah, it's very different. The graphics are awesome.
Our men are running, sir!
Fighting. On this battle, my man always routes, but sorry. But They all came to the fray again. Yeah, there's some rifles here. My only concern is the cannons, because I think the cannons can kill a lot, and if they shoot in the right place, they can take a lot of morale. If my general dies, I'm doomed. Even if my men are really disciplined, they will not withstand against the British alone. The morale factor is important. And I lost this fight here, and the camera is moving. Yeah, they're shooting at the last of my men that are currently running. Okay. Here's some more shots from cannons and my cavalry. This was a mistake. I sent my cavalry up front because I wanted to go around, but it appears I had a mistake. I made a mistake. And some more cannon fire, and my rifles are here right to conquer this building here, or to fight to the death. There's a bug. Okay. There's some cannon artillery pieces and more shots. Now here's my opponent has the advantage. He's already firing at will. Okay, now I'm entering this building here. This building that was conquered, and I failed to reconquer. Yeah, they're shooting. There's a lot of fire cannons and bullets flying. Slow motion, you're gonna see it how it is. It's really cool slow motion. And there he is. Boom. Yeah, it's really cool slow motion. Okay, some more infantry in the front, and more artillery attack. And you can see my artillery is already making some casualties. And here's the infantry of my opponents. Some crateras, I don't know what to say in English, but it's okay, made by the cannon balls. Okay, the right flank is where the fight is being
Our men are running, sir!
more harder. I still need to conquer the building, so I'm gonna send 2 units. This unit is routing. Here my right flank, almost in the center, and my opponent is with some casualties. You see I lost already made a lot of it, but I can never win the game. Yeah, you can see here my cannons made this. It's, oh my gosh, they almost killed those British there. For a meter or for a tank down. And this building is being occupied more. He wants to maintain position, but this side of the left flank is really weak. But he have 3 cavalry squadrons there to protect, and that cavalry are the dragoons, I believe. Yeah, I love this game completely. It's really cool. You can actually feel what is happening. Get close. What war it was. And now I'm going to fight in melee, and their morale is wavering. Yeah, there's my guys. Yeah, they're brave. Here's some British running from that building that I conquered. I sent 2 units and finally I conquered again. Oh, now there's some bodies there. And here's the family thing. Oh, Now I really want to conquer the right flank, because if I conquer the right flank, I'm gonna have the edge. Because the left flank is weaker, and the right flank is almost mine. So it's important for me to conquer. And they're firing
Our men are
on
running,
my
sir!
unit, and I'm gonna put it through speed. Yeah, the British run, but they come back from routing. And they're a little bit disciplined, not compared to the Romans. I believe the Romans were even more disciplined, because the Romans fought their wars with weapons they knew, and they stood and fight. Sometimes they rout, but not like this. A unit with 103 men routing, that's a lot. And the Romans knew the weapons of the time, and these guys know the weapons of the time, of their time, of this period, and they still rout. So I mean that's not really a high discipline, but my artillery is attacking, and you can see there the 3 cavalry squadrons are attacking and will attack my general, because they saw the opportunity. My left flank was not really protected, so they want to charge. You can see there. Okay, now the building is firing. There's a lot of smoke, dust, and bodies, partial bodies. Okay, the British are there.
Our men are running, sir!
Oh, that guy died. Now he should have concentrate more firepower with his artillery. Some guys routing with his artillery with the special mode. With they fire a lot of bullets. That will kill many of my men. They will simply rout. Yeah, you can see here square formation, because the 3 cavalry squadrons are right behind me. I wanted to prevent an attack, and I did that defensive formation. There's some more units that were routing, but now they will came from route. They came from route, and they will start the fight again. The
One
cavalry
of our
squadrons
units
that
has used all its ammunition, sir.
there, well, they will attack my cannons, and you're gonna see why. There's some firing, and at the moment, well, not now, but that those units that are in the building will not have fire bullets. They will not have bullets. They will gonna be out of ammunition. So here I attacked, and this made a lot of casualties, and I took a lot of morale of out of these units here. Yeah, that's why my opponent will turn and face my cannons later on other circumstances. Okay, let's see. I only have 4 units of infantry, and I have 2 units inside the building. No, 5 units of infantry. No, 4. 4 units. Yeah, no, 5 units. But that unit there was in square formation, but it will be decimated. So you can see here the cavalry is moving backwards, and now it will be when they will attack my cannon artillery pieces. So there was a mistake. I didn't click on the F9, and so I didn't record the last moments of the battle. But I will withdraw from that building to the other, and I will make a lot of damages. And I will win the battle with 1 loss. Sorry for not having recorded that part, but
our men are running, sir!
Really sorry. So as you can see, I'm moving to that building. Good game to my opponent. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle.